Hunkerin Stool and the deep squat promotes and fuels longevity. Today is my sixth part of my series of how the Hunkerin Stool is the antidote for sitting. The Mayo Clinic coined the term sitting is the new smoking, and the Hunkerin Stool is the solution. So today I want to talk about how the Hunkerin Stool promotes longevity. As we sit for extended periods of time, we can sit anywhere from 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Our body is going to conform to into that environment. And cultures, like the Japanese culture, they don't sit all day. They rest on the floor and they move in different poses. And because of that, the studies have shown that they live and thrive for an extended time, much longer than we do in Western society. There's also studies that show how thigh strength and thickness and grip strength correlate with longevity as well. And so between active cultures that rest and get up off the floor, and if we can maintain our grip strength and our thigh strength, these will help promote longevity and help us thrive as we age. This week I'm turning 49. I can't believe it. 49 has caught up to me, and I can't believe it. And I don't want to just live. I just don't want to survive. I want to be able to get up off the floor and play with my kids and hopefully my grandkids. And I want to continue to be able to hike these beautiful mountains I live next to and run around with my dogs and my kids and help coach my kids in sports. And I still train. I'm a second-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and talk about grip strength. I've now transitioned to more training with a gi. I was primarily a no-gi guy, and as I've gotten older, I've switched over to the gi. And so I need to maintain that grip strength. And lifting weights, I'm able to maintain my thighs and my strength in my legs. And so today I'm going to go over 3 fundamental poses and positions that the Hunkerin Stool can help you rest actively in. And the first one is, I'm already here right now, I'm resting in a Malasana pose, aka the deep squat, and I call this hunkering down. And so why I'm resting here in a deep squat, first of all, I have to actively engage my core. If I don't, I'm gonna fall off the back of my stool. And just be careful, if you have a Hunkerin Stool, you might have already experienced that. Don't fall off the back of the stool when you squat down and rest on it. Now, not only do I actively engage my core, just resting here is my glutes are activated and my hip flexors are getting strengthened and lengthened while I'm resting here and engaging my core, decompressing my back, and firing my glutes. Now, the next pose is from Japan, and it's the Seiza pose. And right here, I'm able to rest in a Seiza pose. And I can read a book, I can meditate, I can hang out here, play with the kids in a Seiza pose. This last weekend, I was working on some projects, and I was on my knee, and my knee is a little banged up today. And so by actually resting on the Hunkerin Stool, it takes the strain off my knee and allows me to rest down here comfortably. And while I'm down here, I'm getting a pretty good stretch here in the front of my quads. And once again, I have a core activation going on so I don't fall off the back. And I'm able to do these little micro movements. And the stool is on 3 conical compression springs. So the stool is going to bend and articulate, and these little micro movements strengthen little teeny muscles that we don't actively use every day. And then the next one is a modified heroes pose, and I have to cheat for this one. I can't reach all the way back. I'm too stiff and beat up. So I'm going to reach back here to these other Hunkerin Stools and lean back. And really, I'm pressing into the stool, squeezing my glutes, and trying to flex and release my tight hip flexors. And if you can see in the video, this is a deep stretch for me, and I can't rest here very long. But I can't do this without the stool or the 2 Hunkerin Stools behind me. I can, I just might not be able to get up from there without an assistant. So here we go. So those are the 3 basic functions and poses that I can do while I'm resting actively on the Hunkerin Stool. And then, once I get tired of resting on the Hunkerin Stool, I'll switch over and I'll just rest here on the floor. And I'm 49, I'm 6'3", and I'm 285 pounds. I've lost 40 pounds here in my late 40s. I dropped down from 330, and I'm having much better movement with 40 pounds off my frame. And so I can switch back and forth and just rest. I'm not very flexible, as you can see, but I can actively rest here on the floor and switch back and forth. And I have to kind of hold on to my leg here. If I don't, I kind of fall back and I start losing position. And so I'm able to rest down here and move back and forth, and then easily transition up onto a knee and pop back up. Grab my Hunkerin Stool and get back down here in a Malasana pose to keep going on with my video. So the Hunkerin Stool isn't just a gimmicky new fitness fad. It's an ergonomic device that allows you to stay active and be able to move as we continue to age. I use the Hunkerin Stool as rehab and prehab. And when you choose the Hunkerin Stool, you choose prevention over prescription, and you choose movement over medication. And so yes, sometimes we do need Western medicine to help us with our aches and pains, but movement, lotion is motion. If you don't use it, you lose it. And so the Hunkerin Stool allows me to hang out here and keep hunkering down. Your body remembers how to rest in a deep squat. Sometimes we just need a little bit of help and guidance and help us remember how to hunker down. Stop sitting and start hunkering. Go check us out at hunkerinstool.com and check out the reviews. They are fire. Reclaim your body's natural primal design and longevity with one Hunkerin session at a time, and stand up stronger, ready to fight Father Time. And it's time to hunker down.